Have you ever wondered how some people manage to accumulate wealth without making a fuss? Without ostentation, without drawing attention, while everyone around them seems oblivious? In today's video, I will share 10 simple yet extremely powerful tips that show you how you can achieve this too. And the best part, these tips have nothing to do with luck or outrageous tricks. They are strategies adopted by people who prefer to build their fortunes away from the spotlight, ensuring a life of freedom and security without anyone suspecting a thing. And do you know who understood this better than anyone? Warren Buffett. He explained that many of his wealthiest friends follow these basic rules to grow financially while staying out of the public eye. Each of these tips you will see here is part of a bigger plan. And here's a secret, the last point is the most important of all. Without it, everything else loses its value. So stay with me until the end, because this information could forever change the way you see money and freedom. Now, let's start with the first tip, beginning with hack number 10, the golden rule they never mention. Have you noticed how many people are always chasing after money but continue to struggle, never reaching their goals? Meanwhile, others seem to have found a peaceful path, as if they know something no one else is talking about. And do you know what the secret is? These discreet millionaires follow a simple yet powerful rule: spend less than they earn and invest the difference. Most people end up spending everything they earn, and often even more. They're always chasing after the new car, the dream vacation, the latest fashion. On the other hand, true millionaires are investing what's left, making their money work for them. They invest in index funds like the S&P 500, buy properties that generate passive income, or even invest in small businesses that grow quietly. While you may not see the wealth growing right in front of you, it's there, multiplying every day. How can you apply this in your life? It's easier than it seems. The tip is simple: as soon as you receive your paycheck, save a portion before spending anything. It doesn't matter if you start with 10%, 5%, or even 1%. The secret is to start now. There are various tools that make this process easier, such as automatic investment apps or scheduled transfers to an investment account. The most important thing is not to leave your money sitting idle. It can do so much more for you when it's invested. Now, imagine your life without the constant worry about bills at the end of the month. No debt, no pressure to impress anyone, just the peace of mind knowing that your future is secured. That's what this rule provides: peace and freedom. But be careful, this is just the beginning. The real secret lies in how you can make your money grow automatically, effortlessly, like an invisible machine working in your favor. Want to discover how this powerful hack works? Let's move on to the next trick, the invisible method that makes your money grow on its own. Have you ever noticed how, no matter how hard you try to save, the money simply disappears before the end of the month? The problem isn't how much you earn, but rather what you do with what's left, or what should be left. Discreetly wealthy people have a trick that can change everything: they put their money on autopilot. Let me explain how it works. Before you even think about spending, a portion of your money is already directed towards investments. It doesn't matter if it's $50 or $500, the secret is in consistency. Just set up automatic transfers to an investment account, like an IRA, 401k, or even a simple index fund. And yes, the heavy lifting is done only once. After that, the system takes care of the rest. Imagine opening your bank account a year from now and discovering that you've accumulated thousands of dollars without even realizing it. That's the power of financial automation. It's like planting invisible seeds that, over time, grow and transform into a forest of financial stability. And there's more: automating your finances also helps reduce stress and the temptation to spend. When the money is already set aside before it even reaches you, the tough decisions, spend or save, are already made. This way, you'll have more energy to focus on what really matters. Now, you must be wondering, what do I do with the money I'm saving? Don't worry, because the next hack will teach you how to turn those savings into powerful assets that generate income for you. Stay tuned for hack 8, how to use extra income to accelerate your wealth. How many times have you received an extra amount of money and thought, "I deserve to treat myself"? It could be a bonus at work, a tax refund, or even an unexpected prize. But let me tell you a secret: discreetly rich people do the exact opposite. Instead of spending, they turn that extra money into a tool to increase their wealth. Let me explain how. When you receive an unusual sum, don't think about how to spend it, but rather how to make it work for you. For example, let's say you receive a $3,000 bonus. The temptation to buy something new is strong, but what if you decided to invest that money in an index fund with an average return of 8% per year? In 10 years, that amount could grow to nearly $6,500, without you having done anything except leaving the money invested. Now, if you have debt, this is also a golden opportunity. Use that money to pay off your debts, starting with the ones that have the highest interest rates, like credit cards. With each debt paid off, you'll lift a weight off your shoulders and create more room in your budget to invest for the future. Quietly wealthy people understand that every extra dollar is a chance to change their life. That's why they see these unexpected gains as important pieces of a larger strategy. Not spending that money is a small mindset shift, but one that brings huge results. Now that you know how to make the most of every unexpected gain, it's time to explore an even more powerful strategy, avoiding the consumer traps that can sabotage even the best financial plans. Let's move on to the next hack. Hack 7, the formula for quiet wealth, invisible income streams. Have you ever heard the saying, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket"? This advice is crucial when it comes to money. Discreetly wealthy people know that relying on a single source of income is far too risky. That's why they build multiple income streams, whether small or large, that work together as a financial safety net. Now, imagine if you could increase your monthly income beyond your regular salary. It could be rental income, stock dividends, an online business, or even royalties from something you've created. These additional sources don't need to be significant at first, but over time, they transform into pillars that ensure your stability, even if one of them fails. Here's a practical example. Let's say you have a hobby, like photography or writing. Why not turn it into an extra income source? Platforms like Etsy, Fiverr, or even Airbnb offer opportunities to turn your skills or assets into money. Or, if you prefer something more passive, you can start investing in REITs or dividend-paying stocks. What makes this strategy so powerful is that it provides freedom. You're no longer trapped by the fear of losing your job or relying solely on your paycheck at the end of the month. And the more these income streams grow, the more they become a driving force for your financial independence. Now that you know how to create invisible income streams, the next step is understanding where to place this money to accelerate your journey toward financial freedom. Want to learn how to maximize every dollar and protect your wealth? The next hack will teach you just that. Hack 6, avoid the silent mistake that traps 90% of people. Have you ever received a raise and suddenly noticed that your expenses went up too? A new car, more trips, a bigger TV, it almost feels natural, right? But this is the trap that keeps 90% of people stuck in the rat race, lifestyle inflation. Discreetly wealthy people, on the other hand, avoid this at all costs. Here's the secret: every time your income increases, keep your expenses at the same level. It may be tempting to spend more, but resist. Instead, direct the difference toward investments. For example, if you earn $5,000 and manage to save $500 a month, imagine you get a raise to $11,000. Over 10 years, with an average return of 8%, you would have accumulated over $180,000 in investments, without changing your lifestyle. The trick here is to create an ever-widening gap between what you earn and what you spend. It's like increasing the profit margin of a business, but in this case, the business is your own life. A helpful tip is to use financial tracking apps like Mint or a NAB to monitor your spending and ensure it doesn't exceed your limits. And here's the best part: this habit not only accelerates your wealth-building journey but also keeps you focused on what truly matters. It's not about accumulating things to impress others, it's about building a life that gives you freedom. Now that you know how to avoid this trap, it's time to learn how to protect your money with smart strategies that will ensure it keeps growing. Want to discover the tax trick used by discreetly wealthy people? Let's move on to the next hack. Hack 5, the rule of silence: protect your wealth from the world. Have you noticed that when people start talking too much about money, expectations, judgments, and even unexpected requests for help seem to appear? That's why discreetly wealthy individuals follow a fundamental rule: the less you talk about your wealth, the better. The secret lies in discretion. Talking too much about your earnings attracts unnecessary attention, leading to demands, opinions, and even people trying to take advantage. Silent millionaires know that by keeping their plans and achievements to themselves, they avoid distractions and protect their peace of mind. Remember, your wealth should be a source of freedom, not a problem. Be honest, how many times have you felt pressured to justify your financial choices because someone found out about a raise or a successful investment? That pressure disappears when you adopt strategic silence. Keep your plans and accomplishments private. No one needs to know about the fund you bought or the property you acquired. This doesn't mean you should isolate yourself, of course. Talk about finances, but only with trusted individuals or experts who can genuinely add value. The rule is simple: share your goals only with those who share your interests, not with the curious or the critics. Now that you understand the power of silence, it's time to learn how to turn unexpected gains into powerful tools that accelerate your journey toward financial freedom. Ready for the next hack? Hack 4, the hidden power that turns pennies into millions. Did you know there's a financial force so powerful that Albert Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world? We're talking about compound interest, the secret weapon discreetly wealthy individuals use to turn small amounts into massive fortunes, and the best part? It requires almost no effort. Here's how it works: when you invest money, it grows not only on the initial amount but also on the gains accumulated over time. It's like a snowball rolling downhill, growing larger as it moves. For example, if you invest $100 per month at an average return of 8%, in 30 years, you'll have over $150,000. Now imagine starting with $500 per month, that turns into more than $750,000. It might seem like magic, but it's pure math. The key to harnessing compound interest is starting early and being consistent. The longer you let your money grow, the greater the effect. Not sure where to begin? Consider investing in index funds, like the S&P 500, or using tax-advantaged retirement accounts, such as an IRA or 401k. Small steps today can lead to significant outcomes tomorrow. And here's the best part: this power is accessible to everyone, regardless of income. It doesn't matter if you start with $50 or $5,000, the important thing is to start. Every penny invested today is a building block for your financial independence tomorrow. But remember, knowing how to multiply your money is only part of the equation. The next hack will teach you how to avoid mistakes that can derail all the progress you've made so far. Want to learn how to keep your financial journey on track? Let's move on to the next hack. Hack 3, the secret to smart purchases the wealthy never share. Have you ever thought about the difference between something that grows your wealth and something that simply drains your money? This is one of the greatest secrets of the discreetly wealthy. They know how to distinguish between assets and liabilities, and they always prioritize the former. While most people buy things that lose value quickly, like cars and electronics, the wealthy invest in items that make their money work for them. For instance, a rental property is an asset because it generates passive income every month. On the other hand, a luxury car, though appealing, is a liability because it drains money through maintenance, insurance, and depreciation. The wealthy understand this and make smarter choices. They may forego certain luxuries, but they always align their spending with the goal of increasing their wealth. Want a practical tip? Before making a significant purchase, ask yourself, will this generate any return in the future? If the answer is yes, go for it. Otherwise, think twice. Instead of spending $5,000 on a gadget that will soon depreciate, why not invest that amount in dividend-paying stocks or real estate investment trusts, REITs? These options not only preserve your money but also make it grow. It's like a game, every purchase is a move on the board. If you make the right moves, over time, you'll see your wealth grow, while many around you struggle to save. And the best part? You can do this without sacrificing comfort or quality of life. Now that you understand the importance of prioritizing assets, it's time to learn how to create a system where your money works for you non-stop. The next hack will show you how. Ready? Hack 2, the invisible trick that makes your money grow automatically. Have you ever imagined how amazing it would be if your money grew while you focused on other things? The discreetly wealthy don't just imagine it, they make it happen. The secret is creating a system where your money grows automatically, effortlessly, and continuously. Here's the trick: before spending anything, you need to pay the most important person in your life, yourself. This means setting up automatic transfers to an investment or savings account as soon as your paycheck hits. You can start small, like $50 per month, but the key is consistency. It's like having an invisible clock working for you every day without you even noticing. Why is this so powerful? Because it eliminates the excuse of, "I'll do it later." Automation removes the temptation to spend and ensures you're always building a solid financial future. Want a practical example? Use platforms like Fidelity or Vanguard to set up an automated investment account, or try simple apps like Acorns, which round up your purchases and invest the difference. It's technology working in your favor, driving your path to freedom. Now, picture looking at your account a year from now and seeing how this small habit has grown significantly. That's the power of an automatic system. While many struggle to save, you let the gears of your financial future turn effortlessly. Ready to learn how to multiply what you've saved and make it work even harder for you? Stay tuned for the next hack. Hack 1, the key to silent success: consistency and patience. Let me share a secret: building wealth isn't about luck or flashy strategies. The key lies in consistency. The discreetly wealthy know that true power comes from doing the right things repeatedly, even when the results seem small at first. Think of it this way: you don't plant a tree today and harvest fruit tomorrow. You plant, nurture, water, and wait for the right time. The same principle applies to your financial journey. Whether it's investing $50 a month, avoiding debt, or cutting unnecessary expenses, the initial steps may feel insignificant, but over time, the results become exponential. That's the snowball effect. What separates those who achieve success from those who quit? Patience. Many people start with enthusiasm but give up when they don't see immediate results. The wealthy understand that true riches take time. They play the long game, focusing on the process, not on instant gratification. If staying consistent is a challenge, implement simple systems, set monthly reminders to review your investments, track your financial goals, or celebrate small victories along the way. These steps help you stay focused and make the process more enjoyable. Now that you know the 10 hacks for building wealth without making a fuss, it's time to act. Pick one of these hacks and start transforming your relationship with money today. Financial freedom is closer than you think. All it takes is the first step. Did you enjoy this content? If you want to learn more about achieving financial freedom and becoming one of the silent wealthy, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell for more valuable tips. Share this video with your friends and begin your financial journey today. Which hack will you apply first? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to discuss how to implement these strategies and transform your financial life.